Hey guys, it's me again. Sorry if I sound so weird. I actually have a pretty bad cold that I just got again. Well, there's a virus spreading around the United States, and I really think that I caught the virus again, but I'm not coughing much, just a sore throat. And by the way, if you ever hear me make these weird noises, it's just that I'm actually sucking on a cough drop to feel better. So anyway, in this rant, I will be ranting on Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's is a brand new game that got released a month ago. It's available as an app, or you can get it on Steam. Yeah, woo. But that's not what I'm gonna rant about with the whole where you can buy it or whatever. So here's the scenario. You're Mike Schmidt, and you're going to be a night guard for about 5 nights, unless you decide to do the 2 bonus nights, night 6 and the custom night 7. But it's not going to be really easy. But there's a guy on the phone that talks you through the level, through the 5 nights. Well, but on the 4th night something happens, and then the 5th night he still calls you, but he's not there. So basically, in real time, from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. it's about 8 to 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll just say that. And by the way, I forgot to say this, spoiler alert, and I already spoiled it, some of it for you, but anyway. The characters who you'll find out the names of once you get to the custom level are Freddy Fazbear, obviously, Bonnie the Bunny, who is actually a male, Chica the Chicken, who is also male, and Foxy the Pirate Fox, who I just call genderless, but I think he's more of a male. Now, night 1 is actually pretty easy. All you have to worry about is Bonnie and Chica moving around, but your power is limited, and using the lights, closing the doors is actually pretty, it actually uses up your power as well as looking at the cameras. And it's a bit of fridge logic that closing the doors uses up energy, but do not close the doors right away when you start the game. Don't do that. Whenever you see an animal by the window or by the door or their shadows, well, basically Chica or Bonnie, like you can see in this picture with the sort of meme picture thing, you gotta close the door and occasionally check the doors to see if they're still there. Now, on the left, you can't see Bonnie in the window, but you can check for his shadows, and basically the nights go on, and by the way, if you do get killed, you will apparently be forcefully stuffed into a mechanical Freddy Fazbear costume, and then killing you in the process. And the employee that gives you messages will also tell you that if you play dead, they will think you are just an empty costume and then stuff a robotic skull inside you, which just doesn't make anything better. If you use up all your power before 6 a.m., well, sometimes it does get to 6 a.m. before this, but this party music or whatever plays, and you'll see a flashing face on the left door, and you can't do anything because power's out. And suddenly, it gets super dark, and then, boom, Freddy just comes out at you and screams, and it's actually one of the jump scares. No, and another one is, if you're too slow to close the door when you see Bonnie or Chica, it will not let you close the doors or turn the lights on because they've already gotten in there. So you're just gonna have to brace yourself. Move your camera up, then move your camera down, and then deal with the jump scare in your face. Now, after a while, you won't be so paranoid or scared or whatever, but you'll actually get used to it. To me, the jump scares were kind of annoying, but I actually rage quit at night 3 because Foxy was annoying me so much. Oh, Foxy, that's right. Foxy is the pirate fox that appears in Pirate Cove at about night 2, maybe night 3. He'll be there for a sufficient amount of time, then he just... And some people say you should occasionally check him, other people say you don't check on him at all. But, that's up to you. And, once you no longer see Foxy in the Pirate Cove, I mean, the thing is, the curtains are completely open. Get your camera down and close the left door. I know you normally do that with Bonnie, and I know that normally saves the power, but it protects you from Foxy. He will charge down one of the hallways, and then perform another jump scare on you by peeking in on you. And some people are like, why does Foxy have such a long scare? Well, technically, it's the same scare as the other animals, only it kind of echoes away as the screen goes static. And anyway, I think it actually might be a little less scary on on a mobile device because the screen is smaller. I forgot what I was gonna say, but oh yeah, Foxy would be no problem if you basically know what to do with him. And there's this one thing that kind of annoyed me, but also kind of amused me. It was a repeated. Well, this was on DeviantArt. It was a stand showing Foxy repeatedly running down a hallway, saying "Swiggity swiggity, coming from that booty" or something like that. But it was pretty amusing. Now, also, around on the harder levels, you'll see Freddy get out, but you'll have to check on Freddy as well. And Freddy is, well, I did tell you that he has a jump scare, but there will be a jump scare of Freddy getting in your face, but it doesn't really look like Freddy. It's actually a golden Freddy, and you'll see him on a poster, you'll see him in the office, but he will disappear again when you put your camera up and back down, so you don't have to really worry about that. And um, once you finish up, it says, well, once you get through 5 nights, you are rewarded $120, and oh my god, my screen just went off. And, well, you're given this check that says, well, on the top, well, above the check, it says, well done, sport, see you next week. Which means you're gonna have to do another 5 nights. And, you're awarded $120. And then that's where you get your first star, and then it's where you unlock your second, no, that's where you unlock your 6th night, and then night 6 is the most difficult of them all, unless you decide to use night 7 as an extremely ridiculously difficult level, and try to conquer that like Markiplier did. And I found his Let's Plays of Five Nights at Freddy's pretty funny. And, once you get through night 7, well, no, I should say once you get through night 6 first. Once you get through night 6, you just get another 50 cents, which sucks. But, anyway, now to, number 7, night number 7, you don't get a check, but you get a pink slip. It says that you're fired, and it's something about an odor and messing with the animatronics. And I forget what it says, but you do get fired on the 7th night. Anyway, basically, well, I think this is more of an explanation than a rant, but, I'm still going to title it a rant. And, the game is pretty scary, but can be annoying at times, can make you paranoid. Many people are afraid of the fox, well, Foxy, but Foxy has a very high fan base, well, very popular fan base, I should say. And I hate the arguments about the gender. That none of them exactly look like females, but I'd say maybe Chica and Bonnie would be good suitable females if they were like put into I'm just going to say human version. Yeah. And but if not, Chica and Foxy, or Bonnie and Foxy. But well, probably Chica and Foxy, because but if you haven't noticed, Bonnie actually has a bow tie, and it could kind of state that he's more of a male, but all the animatronics are male, just saying. And what really annoys me is that this game has only been out for a month, and I already spotted a nude pic of Foxy, and I just got disgusted by it. But it's the artist's work, and I can't put it to shame. And I can't control people's lives, sadly, even though that would be cool, but also pretty bad. Anyway, this is pretty much all I have, and this is Fuzgut saying goodbye, and thanks for listening. And if you didn't like this, sorry for wasting your time.